Hi, this is Monica Spirit Walker from Earth and Spirit Walk, and I want to take a moment out to introduce you to the first part of our two-part video on making black soap and honey facial wash. What you'll find is that in this two-part series, I'm going to do this part here where I'm giving you an explanation of the ingredients and the benefits that they carry, and in the second part of the video, I'm going to show you how to do it, give you the recipe, and you're going to watch me and go through those motions so you can make it yourself. Okay, now this is what the black soap and honey facial wash looks like. As you can see, I stirred it up earlier, so it's still kind of foamy at the top, but once it settles out, it looks like this, and you can swirl it to mix it in, and then it becomes this. Okay, now in the next video, what you're going to see is when I put this together, my water was not warm enough to make the honey more fluid. So what I did was to take a bowl of hot water and I stuck this in there until the honey was more liquefied, and then I was able to mix it together, and that's the final product right there. Okay, so like I said, this has 4 ingredients. There's water, which you can either make by boiling water or buying distilled water. What I did was get purified water and boiled it again just to be safe and use that. One of the other ingredients that I use in this is liquid black soap. And black soap comes out of Africa, and it has many properties, and it's been used in the African American community as well as the diaspora for many, many years. It protects the skin from aging. It tones the skin as well as face discolorations. It does a lot of deep cleaning, and it heals skin issues, and it also is a great exfoliant. Now you're wondering, how is it doing all of this? Black soap is high in antioxidants, vitamin E, and vitamin A. And it also has all the benefits that come with the ingredients that are used to make this soap, which will be plantain skins, and I'm talking about the plantains that you eat in the supermarket, cocoa pods, palm leaves, and palm oil, which is made from the palm leaves and the kernel of the plant. And they're also often added either shea butter or cocoa butter for a moisturizing effect. Now please understand that there's also an ash factor in making this soap. So some of these soaps that are black soaps may be a little stronger than others. So be aware of that. Test them out. See which one works best for your skin, so you'll know where to buy your black soap at if you choose to do that. You can buy it in liquid form or you can get it in a bar. Okay. The next ingredient we use is honey. Now everyone has honey in their kitchen. My advice to you also is that if you are allergic to honey from being touched or have your lips on it, this is not the ingredient for you. Please try something along the lines of maybe agave or something else. This is your recipe to experiment with to find what works for you. Honey moisturizes your skin, and how it does that is that it pulls the air from the air. It pulls the moisture from the air, and it deposits it and keeps it attached to your skin, so you have a more moisturized look to you. Okay. It also cleans out your pores when you use it to clean your skin. It's antibacterial, and it's also an anti-inflammatory. So if you have skin issues like eczema, acne, pimples, or things like that, using the honey will help with that, because those features of it will help fight the bacteria that's in your face, and the honey being anti-inflammatory will help with the redness and the soreness, because it'll help draw that out. Okay. And another small thing about honey is that it has the same level of antibacterial as, say, coconut oil or jojoba oil. Okay. And the great thing is, if you get a cut, you can take a dab of honey, slide it over the cut, and you basically sealed it and healed it. Because of the antibacterial in the honey, it begins to fight anything that may be in that cut. The next thing I used was a flower oil, and it's considered a nourishing oil. This flower oil was something that I made. I used olive oil and calendula. Calendula is a flower that most commonly called potted marigold. Okay, if you're going to grow your own calendula, and we'll go into another video later about calendula by itself and its healing properties, please be sure you either grow it from seed or get it from a nursery that does not use chemicals to protect these particular plants, because you're going to be putting this on your face, or if you're making teas, you're going to be drinking this. Okay. Calendula is a beautiful bright yellow flower, and it has anti-inflammatory properties. as well as being an immunostimulant, which means it helps to stimulate your immune system when it comes to healing wounds or scars or things like that. It's good for acne, it's good for inflammation, also for itchy skin. It heals sores and wounds. If you dilute it, it can, of course, can be a wash to help with, light wounds that you may have. The really cool thing about calendula, I'm sure this is like a little side note here, but you remember the wives' tale about when you got burned, you would grab a stick of butter and you would rub it on there and it would heal your boo-boo. And now everyone's like, well, that's not real. Well, actually, it is, or it was. When they first started doing soap, when they first started doing butter, to color it, they used the calendula flower. And so with them using the flour, the butter absorbed the properties, the healing properties of the flour. So when you burned yourself at that time and you grabbed the butter and you put it on there, yes, you were actually able to heal your burns and your wounds with the butter because it carried the properties of the flour. But now, of course, our butter is used and colored with yellow 5 and all sorts of different chemicals. So that ability is no longer in the butter. So now you know something you didn't know before. The other ingredient I used was olive oil. And olive oil is the closest oil next to jojoba to the oils that are in our skin, okay? It doesn't cause you to have clogged pores. It removes mascara. It's great for dry skin. It prevents cell degradation. It has lots of antioxidants and vitamin E. And it's a wonderful nourishing oil for the skin. So that, in combination with a calendula, made it an excellent choice for a facial wash. After I use this, I don't usually do anything other than put a light astringent on my face, and I keep going, a light toner on my face. And sometimes I don't even do that, and I can tell the difference in the smoothness. Also, I have a few blemishes in my face that I notice are slightly fading out now that I've started using it on a more regular basis. This is basically everything that is inside of this black soap and honey facial wash. What I will be doing are 2 more videos. The next video will be on how to make your own infused oil, or that will be the flower oil. So you'll understand the steps and procedures. You can make your own. You can troubleshoot your oil if you're having any kind of issues with it. That way you can start getting your oils together, so when you want to make facial wash or anything else that comes along in the series, that you can use it for that. Also, I'm going to do a video on calendula. We'll be talking about the plant medicine used in making our beauty products, so that you can learn all of the aspects from medicinal, cooking, as well as beauty that these plants can be used for. This is my way of teaching you how to heal and care for yourself with nature. This is how we connect to our larger self, to our higher self, our aspect, to the gift that was given us, that sits around us daily, that we often don't see or take notice of. So again, this is Monica Spirit Walker from Earth and Spirit Walk. I hope you enjoyed this video, and the next video will show you how to make this black soap and honey facial wash. I hope you enjoy the wash. Leave any comments or questions below, and you can reach me on Facebook at Earth and Spirit Walk. I'm also on the web at www.earthandspiritwalk.com, and I have a YouTube channel called Earth and Spirit Walk. So any one of those, you can just go ahead there, leave a message, ask a question, share the video, pass it on to your friends and family, and enjoy this wonderful facial wash. What I'll be doing is showing a picture of my daughter now and 2 weeks from now, so you can see the difference and just what this wash does for your face and how healthy it looks, okay? Thank you, and have a wonderful, wonderful day.